Hey guys, Houls here from Houls Fitness, and here we are back in the kitchen. Now, I don't know if some of you know, but I make a pancake recipe on Sundays, incorporating my breakfast and my mid-morning snack. So it's not really a cheat meal per se, but it is something I look forward to. Now, I have spoken about it before, so I'm actually going to reveal the long-awaited pancake Fun Day Sunday mix. So easy, and anyone can do it. All you need is a few ingredients, very basic. So let me start with, now for me, I like banana pancakes. So my flavour is going to be a banana, just one. Now this will be a serving that will make up for two. So you'll get about anywhere from 6 to 8 pancakes, depending on the size. So I'd say about a 2 people serving. Alright, so you need one banana. Here I've got oats, and I'm gonna use 90 grams of oats. And here you can see I'm using nothing but egg whites. You don't have to use just egg whites, but for me I use about 10 egg whites. Now for yourself you could use anywhere from say 5 to 10 eggs, and you could use, I'd probably only use, if you're going to use whole eggs, I'd probably only use about 5. But for my recipe, I use 10 egg whites, which is roughly about 330 grams on the scale. So 45 grams of oats, 330 grams of egg whites, which is equivalent to 10 eggs, a little bit of virgin olive oil spray, and they're all our ingredients, guys. What we're going to do is add all those up together, chuck them in our blender. Now, the key to the pancake, I believe, is having the pan hot. So make sure you preheat your pan. Just make sure it gets hot enough that when you pour your first dollop on, it actually sizzles somewhat. So that's the secret. Now, I'm going to blend all this up, guys. So we're going to do our 90 grams of oats, 1 banana, 330 grams of eggs. I'm going to whip that all up. Now, also, I will add about 50 mils of water. That's just to create the consistency a little bit more smoother and a little bit more fluid. So it's not like you're thick, it's a little bit more, it's not so doughy as well. Now, if you don't have a blender, you still can do this, but you'll have to mix it up quite well, being that these are actually of the quick oat variety. So they're already, they've been pre-blended, I guess, and a bit more processed. So yeah, if you're going to do it by hand, you still can do it, but you're probably going to have just a bit chunkier pancakes. Alright, so I'm going to whip this all up, and I'll get back to you soon, guys. It's really simple, doesn't take long at all, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Also, guys, just another additive, sometimes I will actually add my protein powder to the mix here as well. Now, depending on what flavour you've got, you can use any flavour you want, and just add maybe 1 or 2 scoops depending on what you normally have for a protein shake. For me, I'd have 2 scoops, but today I'm just having breakfast. I'm not actually going to have my mid-morning snack with this, so I've decided just to have this for breakfast. So anyway, you could add protein powder, whether it's 30 gram scoop or a 60 gram 2 scoop. So that also adds an extra bit of flavour. Sometimes I would add, if I do have a protein shake, I'd add chocolate to this. So I'd have a banana chocolate pancake mix. Beautiful. So good. I make this for my family, my fiance, my niece and nephew. They love it. And I also have a secret ingredient which actually tops this off and makes it even tastier, and I can actually have it guilt-free, and I'll get back to you about that after. Okay, so I'm going to mix this all up now. Alright, so now you can see that I got that all blended up, the consistency in there. It's not as thick as what you'd probably get on a pancake mix, but trust me, it works. Alright guys, let's see if our pan should be hot enough now. We're just going to line that with some olive oil. Now, another trick to this is not making them too thick. So you want to just have the consistency. Just put a bit in there like that, and you can move it around. Now I can see that that's hot because I can see it sticking to the bottom already. So you can sort of see around the edges that it looks like it's got that bit of crust. So I know that's going to be a goodie. So obviously our pan was hot enough. Now if you like crisp, thinner crepes, I guess, like the crepe style, you can make this very thin and do it, spread that around. You know, get it around so it's obviously lays the bottom. You can make these small, you can make these big, that's obviously up to you. Now you generally know that your pancake's cooked if you can move it around and it'll move by itself, which at this stage you can see that I can do that, it's moving. So then it's about time to flip, depending on how crusty or how crisp I should say you want them. So let's just take a look. See, there's not much colouring on the bottom of that, so I might leave that just for a couple more seconds. Doesn't take long at all because we didn't do them too thick. If I did them too thick, it takes longer to cook. I don't have as many. This is basically it, guys. So once I flip this one, nice and easy. There's not much colour to that because I've chosen not to have much colour to that, but it's not going to take, like I said, you can choose how crispy you want your pancakes. Now, like I said, you could add protein powder to this. Another good additive if you didn't want to add protein powder but you still wanted the chocolate effect, try cacao powder. C-A-C-A-O, cacao. And just add, and you don't need much cacao at all because it's very bitter. So you could just add literally a teaspoon to that mix and then the chocolate flavour, is amazing. So look, that's one pancake, guys. That's got a bit more colour on that side. So what do I do? Bang! Straight on there. Now while I wait for the others to cook, because I do about 7 of these, I just put my top of my pan over the top, keeps the heat in, good to go. Now another trick, always do a quick spray again, otherwise it sticks to the bottom, because don't forget you're dealing with eggs, and eggs do stick to pans. Now this is actually a really good flavour stone pan, so it's really good in regards to not having something stick. So I always suggest having a good pan as well. Something I always wanted, and something that my soon-to-be mother-in-law, thank you Mandy, she got me for my birthday, so I very much appreciated the set of pans that I got for my 31st birthday. So having said that, I'll come back to you after, guys, after I've made up all my pancakes, and I'll see you soon. Alright guys, here we are, all done. And that is the product, the final product there. Now, I've got there's about 6 there. So that's 2 servings. I would imagine for someone like myself it's only 1. But that's 2 servings there. Now, to make this even better, and I have this, I actually could drink this stuff, and secretly I do kind of sometimes. Anyway, Queen's maple syrup. Now this is no artificial flavours or colours. It's also sugar free. So 1 serving of this, which is 35 mils, is only 18 calories. Now I try to have between 1 and 2, so that's 36 calories for 70 mils of this. You don't need that much, but I like to indulge a little bit. So there we are, guys. Final product. I'll be smashing that out in just a minute. And yeah, that'll keep me full. That's only my breakfast. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll get back to you soon. See you later. Bye.